Ladies, gents, this is the 24th of March 2020. The US cash market is working for an 1 hour and 3 minutes. Piotr here, this is the Light Forex Global YouTube channel. So it's time to make New York open market update. So without the further delay, let's go straight. Let's jump straight to the Nasdaq chart. Let's start with the indices. Okay, since yesterday, right, after the huge Fed announcement, unlimited amount is going to be printed. You know, there are no rules. You just can't buy toilet paper and you can't buy love. The rest looks like the Federal Reserve wants to buy out of the market, trying to take the huge risk on their balance sheet. That's gonna be very interesting. We will see in the future how it's going to end up. Well, to be honest with you, still, in my opinion, the focus is on the wrong side right now. Meaning, we are not thinking how to stop the coronavirus, right? We are focusing on the economy instead of first trying to solve the problem when it comes to coronavirus. Then don't get me wrong, I'm not against, but then make the full pump into the economy, right? But anyway, that's their case, and we will see what the market verdict is going to be. As of now, we are trying to make some kind of the squeeze. Market is working right now above yesterday high, approaching previous week's highs, as you can see right here, right now. Now, in my opinion, right, that's where gonna be the challenge: 7,500, 550, as well as 7,670, 7,800. The next one, and finally, the line in the sand, in my opinion, with the bounce might be 8,000, right? So plenty of things to do from the bulls perspective. Of course, once we are going to catch short squeeze, it might get a little bit uglier, right? So if you are a bull, from the intraday perspective, if you are a bull, right, what you want to see is some kind of the pullback. You don't want to chase the market, right? Because right here, right now, from the intraday perspective, we are creating swing high over here, and that's the level where market been reacting quite few times in the past, right? So some kind of the pullback from here is very possible. Now, what kind of the pullback we can get? I'm going to look for this type of the pullback we've seen yesterday, so something similar, meaning that the over-under, again, checking the left side, what we've seen in the past, right, might be tested. So in that case, we are talking levels close to 7,000 again. So as of now, I might even look for a little bit of the selling opportunity. We will see. Don't forget, guys, that you can monitor my trades. It's not only that I'm talking, trading. The thing is that because of the lack of time, all the strategies are under one account, but then of course we can discuss the procedures. Now, if you remember, a few days ago, I've been preparing the gold analysis, and based of this, and of course, if you are monitoring what I'm doing, again, link is in the description, you know that I've been just filled with the first short orders, right? So what I'm looking for right now is for a little bit of the pullback towards 1550, 1530 when it comes to the gold. We'll see how it's going to play out, right? It's a little the gold market is a little bit nervous right here, right now. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where we are towards the end of the day. The situation is going to be a little bit more calmer towards the end of the day. What I would like to see when it comes to the daily close, I would like to see the daily close. That's of course the hourly chart, but I want to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to the explanation why I want to see daily close below some certain levels. In that case, I would like to see the close below 1585, 1580. That the things I'm looking at. That's what I'm gonna to monitor towards the end of the day when it comes to the gold. So we were discussing Nasdaq, we were discussing gold. Let's have a look what we have on the FX side and when it comes to the majors. So finally, euro dollar testing the levels I've been looking for the selling opportunity. Not quite there, so I haven't been filled. Not sure if we can retest that high. So what I'm gonna to look for, probably I'm going to be on a wait and see mode towards the end of the day, and eventually tomorrow I'm going to look for some kind of the swing high. So I'm going to, if we are not gonna see the bounce from here, right? If we are going to see the close below 108, 108.20, then the swing high might be the name of the game for tomorrow. Otherwise, if we are going to close higher, then I'm going to look for this particular level here towards 920, right? Or levels a little bit above 920. So that's how I see the things to the downside, and I truly believe the lower levels will come on the euro dollar. But if you are a bull, right, and you are looking for some kind of the buying opportunity, then what you might try to do, you might try to remind yourself about this range, right? So what happened during the Tokyo and European session? We saw the break to the upside of that range, right? The 50% is around the daily open, right? So in case we are going to retest this level, right, you might want to try to jump in. But because it's getting later and later, I would be very skeptical trying to buy up towards the end of the day when we have the rejection from the higher level. So for me, I'm looking for selling opportunity on rallies. But if you are a buyer, you might be interested within this 50% of that range. It also represents, let's call it, daily open of today, right? So that's the thing related to euro dollar. And next one, cable, very similar situation, looking for some kind of the rejection, okay? But here we have euro pound is pulling back, meaning that there is a still good chance we see cable going a little bit higher. What I mean by that? Well, if we are going to make this type of the measure, if we are going to get the yesterday pullback and again this type of the measure, so looks like we might, oops, sorry, that's the pound yen. It's very similar. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. But still, 1-to-1 is going to be what I'm going to talk about here. But this type 1-of-1. So we have this Riley Friday, right? Then the rejection, and we might see attempt to retest at least 121, right? But if you remember, lately we were discussing this drop-based drop, right? So a little bit higher levels here possible as well towards 22.50, 24.20 when it comes to the cable. So overall, At the current level, I'm looking to, from the intraday perspective, maybe I'm looking to, I'm looking for a possibility to fade somewhere this rally if I'm going to see the action against the current rally, and I want to see some kind of the pullback, right? If we are going to see the pullback, that's the probably buying opportunity around the 7,000 again. So overall, I see wide range, and both sides, bulls and bears, got the chance. I'm short gold currently, right, as explained, and I'm looking to buy some dollar versus euro and maybe versus cable. That's it, guys. Don't be trapped. I'm going to make the update if necessary. Take care. Have a great rest of the US session. Thank you. Take care and goodbye.